Stability issues. The majority of dump truck cabs are approved rollover protective structures, ROPS, so that in the event of the machine rolling over, the ROPS cab can minimize but not prevent injuries to an operator providing the seat belt is being worn. Dump trucks can be unstable during operation, so planning and care is required by the operator both before and during work. In principle, the machine's weight is biased towards its front, counteracting the load in the body. As a body is raised to discharge a load, particularly where it is overloaded, weight transfers to the rear of the machine, making it less stable. This means that the operator must take care when discharging loads and needs to operate all controls smoothly and only whilst on firm level ground. If the dump truck is leaning to one side when it is discharging a load, the truck can tip over sideways as the center of gravity is raised when a loaded body is raised, and exceeds the wheel track, the distance between the wheels on each axle. Tipping downhill on a slope also can cause the dump truck to tip up rearwards as the load can exceed the counterbalanced effect of the truck. Manufacturers have to provide information on what the maximum gradient the dump truck can travel on up and down, as well as along the slope, and on how the dump truck should be traveled up and down the slope. The direction of travel can vary depending on the steepness of the slope, but if the manufacturer's guidance is not known, then in principle on steep slopes, a loaded dump truck must reverse up a steep slope and drive down it, keeping the body facing uphill. The opposite generally applies when the dump truck is unladen. The machine is driven up a slope and reversed down it. It is important, however, for the operator of each type of dump truck to consult the operator's manual before starting work. When traveling on haul roads between the loading and tipping points, care must be taken to avoid potholes and raised bumps, because even small ones, particularly when the dump truck is traveling at speed, can cause it to become unstable or veer off in the wrong direction. A loaded dump truck will generally be less stable than an unloaded one because of the higher center of gravity. This means that steering and braking actions need to be smooth, particularly when the dump truck is on inclines and turning sharply around tight corners. When traveling on temporary haul roads, operators need to maintain a reasonable distance from the edge of the road, as the sides have been known to collapse when the truck passes near the edge, causing the truck to become unstable and overturn.